The COVID-19 pandemic only highlighted the prevalent need for a sustainable food value chain, for an efficient system that links our farmers' produce to our own need for food security. A sustainable food value chain is characterized by an equivalence of food supply and demand. However, even before and more so during the pandemic, we face scarcity, yet ironically oversupply. In 2020, 1 out of 10 individuals around the world experiences involuntary hunger. The numbers are starker in the Philippines. 1 out of 5 Filipinos does not have enough food to eat. Pre-pandemic, in 2018, farmers in Kalayaan, Laguna had to discard 10 tons of unsold tomatoes. In 2020, tons of vegetables in Mountain Province were thrown away. Mounds of decayed broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage were disposed. The image of overproduction paints price drop, profit loss, and mounds of rotten produce. This situation of scarcity and oversupply reflect two stories of hunger. Consumers could not buy food products, and our farmers could not sell their produce. In response, the Department of Science and Technology, or DOST, implemented the Smart Food Value Chain Program for the new normal to create an equilibrium between food supply and demand.
In line with the said program, the DOST CALABARZON, through its Provincial Science and Technology Center in Quezon, spearheaded the project titled Leveling Up of Quezon's Bagsakan Center Agri-Processing Facilities through the adoption of the Smart Food Value Chain Framework.
The project aims to enhance the processing capability of the Bagsakan Center in Sariaya, Quezon, the sentrong pamilihan ng produktong agrikultura ng Quezon Foundation Incorporated. To do this, we will be introducing to them agri-production, food processing, and waste management technologies.
At present, the Bagsakan Center Trading Post, operating 24/7, handles 150 to 200 tons of vegetables and fruits daily.
The Leveling Up project is geared towards adding value to the supply produced in the Bagsakan and in turn eliminate food wastage during times of overproduction. One of the solutions is to introduce to the Bagsakan vacuum frying technology. The technology would make use of vegetables and fruits as main raw materials rather than as minor ingredients, and would process them into alternative food products that are equally good but healthier than their deep-fried equivalents. Aside from the production of vacuum-fried products, the Bagsakan will also be capacitated to produce and supply safe, high, and consistent quality frozen squash puree that will in turn support the commercialization of DOST FNRI's enhanced Nutriband, which is made mainly from squash. Covering all bases on the production level, the DOST CALABARZON will also introduce to the farmer suppliers of the Bagsakan Project Saray and similar agri-production technologies, including planting schedule advisory to prevent overproduction. Additionally, the DOST CALABARZON will introduce to SPP-AQFI the DOST Industrial Technology Development Institute, or ITDI, bioreactor composting technology to convert the estimated 1 ton of accumulated biodegradable waste from spoiled vegetables and fruits in the Bagsakan into farm-usable inputs or organic composts. Specifically, the DOST Smart Food Value Chain Program for New Normal implementation in Quezon are expected to yield the so-called 6 Ps: product, people services, places and partnership, policy, and publication. Under product, the Bagsakan will be capacitated to make healthy snacks in the form of vacuum-fried food products and squash puree as base for enhanced Nutriband. Under people services, farmer members of Bagsakan will be familiarized with agri-production technologies, good manufacturing practices, food safety, and food processing technologies, among others. Under places and partnerships, the project will give rise to opportunities for collaboration between the Bagsakan Center and the different DOST agencies, including DOST CALABARZON, DOST FNRI, and DOST ITDI. Under policy, The project will have a potential input in crafting policy recommendation in relation to the smart food value chain. And last, under publication, to promote and inspire the spearheading of similar smart food value chain projects, a success story on the S&T initiatives and intervention in the Bagsakan Center will be published. The proposed interventions from production to processing to waste management could strike a balance in the food supply chain in Quezon and nearby communities, bridging the barriers between production and consumption. To work with us in innovating and making a difference, you may reach us through the contact details flashed on your screen.
Tara! At iangat natin ang Bagsakan!